If you are as paranoid as I am about the world situation right now, then you must have done some soul searching. Evaluated all your options and tried to find out the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. Kay from Orbimation here, and in this video I will help you find out if you can be a programmer. 42. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything, as popularized by Douglas Adams in his book The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It took the supercomputer named Deep Thought over 7.5 million years to calculate this answer, so let's have a quick look at a couple of these and why I think they are relevant. First, 42 happens to be the atomic number for molybdenum. Mo is a silvery white metal that is ductile and highly resistant to corrosion. It is also a micronutrient essential for life and is present in some enzymes. Next, in the ASCII code, 42 is the asterisk symbol, being the wildcard for everything. So let's have a look at how long it will take to master everything. Based on research suggesting that practice is the essence of genius, best-selling author Malcolm Gladwell proposed the idea that 10,000 hours of approximately guided practice was the magic number of greatness, regardless of the person's natural aptitude. With enough practice, he claimed in his book Outliers, anyone could achieve a level of proficiency that would rival that of a professional. It's just a matter of putting in the time. So let's speculate. If you practice something for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week for 45 weeks a year, assuming you might take some holiday and some sick time off, you would be as good as a professional in just over 5.5 years. Let's look at a different scenario and reduce this to 3 hours a day for 3 days a week and 45 weeks a year, and you could get there in just under 25 years. This is probably why when we start our career, we keep at it until we don't get along with it for some reason and seek a change. Could this change make you a professional programmer? If the amount of time doesn't put you off, let's get started with what programming is. Programming is the process of creating software. Software is a set of instructions for the computer to perform. In this instance, a computer is generalized and could be a Windows desktop, Apple MacBook, iPhone, Android or other smartphone, smartwatches, Amazon Echo with Alexa or Google Home, or anything that is able to interact with us and run a piece of software on it to perform a particular task. Programs could be a bit like a cooking recipe where instructions are linear. If you are a runner, a program could be a bit like a training plan with repeats and maybe some decision points like wait for a button on the watch before progressing. Also, that time when you spoke to Amazon Alexa or Google Home to set you a reminder to buy some milk. Is that programming? Yes. Maybe. Maybe a high-level programmer. Some might even call you a user or an operator of a program. But you are adding instructions for the computer to perform a task. So, by definition, you are a programmer. But you might not be able to make a living out of setting reminders. Quick tip while we're talking about reminders. With Google Alerts, you can set up alerts easily for Google to monitor the web for interesting new content, like getting notifications of new content by Aussie Man Reviews. Getting back on track. If you don't create programs yet, you certainly have used one. Whether it is by using your phone to message your family or to navigate to a new destination, drive the car or let yourself be driven by self-driving cars. Programs help doctors cure diseases by processing huge amount of medical data. All the games we play today on our consoles, pads, phones are programs. Almost all the movies that we watch have been through some processing in editorial programs. Programs are behind all the websites and apps that we use daily. The space exploration, robots, and on the list goes on. If you think that you don't interact or use any programs ever, I would like to know, so please leave a comment below. I hope you've enjoyed the first video in the Graphical Coding series, and if you are not yet a programmer, stay tuned. Next time we'll be looking at the different languages that are around and how G fits into the picture.